Right, welcome! We've got a video today. It's a 370Z video. I know a lot of people will probably, that are new here anyway in the past couple of weeks be like, what are you talking about? I do actually do some car videos occasionally. And today we're going to be doing one on my 09 Nissan 370Z or Z. I haven't been doing car videos for the past couple of weeks because I've been waiting for parts to come in. The Subaru, just a quick update, is fine. Again, for those that don't know, I've got a near 400 horsepower Subaru Impreza WRX with an SDI swap engine, which is like a bit of a project car, fun car thing for the channel. And my daily driver is the 09 Nissan 370Z. Now, because the Subaru has been fine, sort of ish, I'll give you a bit more of an update on that in another video. I've been waiting for parts to come in for the Z because I haven't modded it for a really, really long time. It's basically sat untouched really for probably about 8 months of literally not tampered with the car whatsoever. I've just enjoyed it. But I have actually ordered an awful lot of parts, a lot of body styling parts. And next year, early on next year, there'll also be some more sort of performance and handling mods done. But I thought I would do EL wire. I know. Hot boy status here with the EL wire. I really, really like interior mods with cars because I think the driving experience is really, really important. And how nice a car feels for you as the driver is really, really important. So what is EL wire, right? Well, it is electroluminescent wire. It's basically a thin copper wire coated with a phosphor that produces light through electroluminescence when an alternating current is applied to it. Yes, I'm reading off Wikipedia. So basically it comes in loads and loads of different colours. It doesn't last that long. So what I'm about to show you now, which should just be on the screen right now. So there you go, that is the EL wire installed in the car. It's not hardwired in, and there is a reason for that, is because it really only does last about 12 months. So I didn't want to hardwire it in. I wanted to install it in a way that when it does run out and it burns out, that I can just remove it. So it's not a hardwire in. So this video is not like a hardwire install. I'm just showing you how I did it and kind of why I did it, I guess. I mean, the main reason why is just because, hey, I think it looks bloody cool. And I really like interior mods. I've done a few interior mods on the Z, lighting wise. Recently, I installed some blue LED map lights, same as a boot light as well. So EL wire, just to show you what we're doing with the application today anyway. EL wire, the actual EL part is this thin strip at the top there. And then it has this sort of ribbon, like a belt that runs underneath it. Now this part's really important because what we're going to be doing with this is actually wedging it in between body panels, interior body panels. So this is really, really important. And the great thing about this, for anyone that just wants to modernize their car, and I do say that because it is modernizing, genuinely. How many cars have ambient lighting now? Like every car. So everyone that goes and looks at this video and just goes, what is this? This is like Boy Racer, what is this? Fast and Furious. Yeah, I guess it is the Fast and Furious, because all of the top German brands are now doing what the Fast and Furious used to do. Suspension, air ride, Magnum ride, like all these kind of things. Ambient lighting, interior lighting. That's what this is what the mod culture of cars created. But now actual manufacturers are bringing it into their standard OEM practice. So it's a good way to modernize the car, and it literally. Some of this, I bought 3 meters of this. This is a different one. This is a 1 meter one because I was going to do something else with it. 3 meters of it's like £2. It costs nothing. But you do need a USB inverter for what I did with it anyway. You can get various ones. You can get cigarette lighter inverters. You can also get 12 volt inverters dependent on what you're going to do. Now, if you're going to hardwire the inverter, a 12 volt inverter would be absolutely fine. Do that. Find a place in the car to hardwire it in with a 12 volt inverter. If you want to hardwire it in for whatever reason into your cigarette lighter, which I guess you're not going to, but if you want to just leave something in your cigarette lighter, there you go, you get the cigarette lighter inverter or USB inverter, which is what I did. So let's go over to the car. I'll just show you how I kind of ran it up through. And yeah, that will be today's video on cars, I guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it anyway. Right, welcome. So this is my 09 Nissan 370Z. Yes, it is an auto. My Subaru is not. I'm not going to get into the pros and cons between autos and stuff. I don't care about that. So this is all just hardwired in through here, right? Obviously, you know, wire management's not the best. I was going to drill through, but again, because the EL wire does only last around 12 months, what is the point in drilling through my center console? There's just no reason. So I have a power outlet in here, you know, the cigarette lighter converted into a USB power outlet, which powers a few things, phone charger. And what I've done, basically, this is the USB inverter part. You can see it here. Okay, that's the inverter, and then it obviously plugs into their USB. I've tried to tidy it up as much as possible, but I mean, you know, it's all tucked out of the way. I don't really use the cubby anyway, and it just clips in here. Now what I've done is I've fed that through down here through the handbrake tunnel, all the way through round here, and as it comes out down here, you can start to see it. There you go. As it feeds up through, it comes all the way up and round, and now this is where you really do need a body panel tool, I guess. Not even just for prying the body panels off, it's actually to wedge it in. That's what I use this for. So it comes up through and round up here, okay, and it wedges in nicely, and that's why you need the ribbon. The ribbon part of the wire is really, really important for this, because it actually wedges in, and all that's out here, again, let's yeah, I mean, you can't really see it coming on now. Well, you can see it actually, to be fair. It is quite bright, and that's all that's shown. Now, the Z is actually a really good application for this because of the places that you could put it. I mean, I chose to run it all the way up through around, all round down here, again all the way up through around, and you can even see it coming down here, and it stops all the way back down there in the center console, but I've just wedged it back up, so it's uniformed both sides. Now, you can actually run it around loads of places. I mean, there's loads of body panels. You can run it up through around here, all the way down around. Most cars are the same. I was actually originally going to do door card EL wire to have the kind of you know, electric blue coming around there, which I thought would have been pretty cool. But I since chose not to do that, and the reason why, for anyone that doesn't know, is that this side you can hardwire into here, which is fine. That's not so bad. You do have to make a drill through here, but on the passenger side, unfortunately, you can't do that, and you have to run the wire through the grommet in the door and then up through into the back of the cigarette lighter. Like, I don't want to mess around with that for something that only lasts 12 months. That's the point here. It's not a permanent mod, so there's no reason to go drilling around in your car. Like, if you were doing LEDs and you were going to put like LED strips and things like that around here, then yeah, like hardwire it, I guess. But for something that lasts about 12 months and costs about £2, there's simply no point. But it's a cool little mod. It goes with the other things in my car, which you can kind of see, because I do actually have some other LEDs, which you should be able to see. Yeah, so that, you know, nice blue lights there, blue lights there, and then blue lights up there. So yeah, it's kind of hot boyish, but I think it's a bit of fun, and I like it. So, you know, no one else has to like it, right? It's only me. So there you go. That is my EL wire. I'll leave you with another clip of the wire in the evening, so you can kind of judge for yourself whether you like it or not. But I think it's quite cool. It just, yeah, it just modernizes the interior, and it really does. Like, everyone is doing ambient lighting now. Yes, there's changes and stuff like that, but you know, you got to make do with what you can. I just think that's a really cool application. So there you go.